Hi, good people. My name is Alicia D, and welcome to the Happiness Trek. What is happiness? Happiness for me is speaking, traveling, and advocating for women and girls. It's also spending quality time with my family because my family is everything. When I thought about starting this channel, I promised a group of women in one of my groups that I would be authentic. Well, the truth is, before you can get to happiness, you know, you go through some things. And my life literally is falling apart, like as we speak. You know how people would say, in 2008, I lost my job, I lost my, car, I lost my house, my marriage fell apart, and now things are, back in place and I'm thriving again. Well, that's not quite the situation for me because I'm literally in the middle of my life falling apart. And I decided to be proactive about it and kind of go for what I know, right? And basically, that's how this happiness trek started. I've decided to do whatever it takes to be happy. I've decided to do whatever it takes to make the best out of this situation. Now, let me take a minute and look at these notes. Make sure I hadn't left nothing off. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to say is I'm not mad that my life is falling apart because what it has allowed me to see is what is really deep down at the root of my issues. Okay? At the root of my issues is fear. Okay? Fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of isolation. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably can relate to that. But it's like God was like, you know what? Let me remove all of this stuff and let me magnify, let me shine this light on this area so you can get it right. And it's like he's given me another opportunity to get it right. He's stripped everything away. Like I have nothing. Literally nothing. And he's like, now let me rebuild. Let me do this. God told me no one's going to be able to take the credit for what he's doing in my life but him. No one. And so with that being the case, it's almost like he is trusting me. Like he is trusting me to do something great, to be great. And let me say this, happiness is not something that I'm running after. I'm chasing after. I am actively being happy, actively um, embracing happiness. And how do I do that? With a spirit of gratitude. Like I'm grateful. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful, people, how the old folks would say, I'm in my right mind. God has given me another chance, and so I'm really grateful. He's given me another chance to love, and I am determined to love at a capacity that makes God proud. So the happiness track is a few things. It's a journey for me. It's a journey to live my best life. It's a journey for me to trust him because I'm about to step out on some reckless faith. You know that mustard seed faith? I'm about to step out on some mustard seed faith, and I am asking God to put the right people in my path. And if this is going to be a journey, I'm just going to share it with you. That's all the happiness trick is. It's about doing your work, being on your journey, and being glad about it. Who wants to join me? Who wants to do their work? Who wants to take all this negativity and ask God to show you what you need to learn from it? Who wants to learn it and keep it moving? That's what the happiness track is. Let's do our work and keep it moving. Now, I'm going to travel all around the world. Yes, I am, and I'm speaking this in faith. I am going to travel the U.S., and then I'm going to travel uh, the entire world. Like, I plan to visit every continent, and I want to take you guys with me. That is what the happiness check is going to be. And you're going to see exactly how that comes to pass. Now, listen, I told some ladies, those same ladies, I told them I was going to share my story, okay? So this happiness track isn't so much about what has happened to me. It's more about my response to my situation, okay? So for those women that I promised I would share my testimony, and when I say my testimony, that means I'm going to share it as God leads me, and I'm going to share details, and I'm going to just kind of expose some things that need to be exposed in terms of I believe my story will help other people heal. Basically, that's what I'm saying. I believe my story will allow other women and even men to heal. And so that's why I'm going to share it. And so there's a link below for you to sign up for that class. It's a class, okay? And I'm going to share my testimony. And there's more information down there too. So I'm keeping my word. I'm going to be led. I'm going to allow God to use me. Let him do what he always does, because he does things the right way and in order. And so I'm just happy about it. So I just want y'all to go with me on this journey. I'm going to believe God. I cannot say that enough. I want you to see what that looks like. I want you to see me in the midst of believing God. In the midst of believing God. That's a different that's way different than having gone through it and then sharing it with you. You know what I mean? Like, it's very different when you're sharing it on a what you call it, real time, in real time. We in real time. So I'm gonna break this out in seasons, okay? So season 1 will be crossroads, okay? Crossroads. How did I get here? How did I get here? We'll talk about it. Thanks for being on this journey with me. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. I hope you will be blessed by this YouTube channel. I hope you can connect to it, because you know what? Here's the thing. I'm like a preacher. I'll be acting like I'm gonna close, and I don't close because I have another thought. So whatever I say I'm about to get off, just know that I probably ain't. Here's what I know for sure. People are hurting. Lots of people are hurting for different reasons. But people are hurting. And I'm one of those people. Right? Like, we have deep wounds and pains from our childhood and what have you. And I want to just spread some happiness. You know, I want to share God's goodness. I want you to see what God can do. And I want to encourage you. Okay? And you know, that's all this is about. It's about kind of coming up and rising above your junk, your pain, whatever you think happened to you, and moving in a space and in a way that you can be happy. I prayed for happiness. No, I didn't pray for happiness. Okay, let's break this down too while we're here. Okay, so when I talk about happiness, I'm not talking about a superficial happiness. Okay, I'm talking about peace. Peace. I've been praying for peace for like 3 or 4 years. I had no idea peace was going to come this way. I had no idea this is how I was going to, you know, have peace. I hadn't, like, listen, if I'd have known that peace was going to look like everything I knew falling apart and being dismantled, you know, it's kind of like you think you do everything right, right? You try to do everything right and things still don't work. It's kind of like that. And what do when you try to do everything right and things still don't work? Well, you know, I think there's something there. There's some other lesson, bigger lesson there. And let's just uncover it together, okay? Let's uncover it together. But happiness for me is peace. It's peace of mind. It's being able to roll over and wake up and have God on my mind and not be stressed. It's about, you know, not walking in judgment. Whew. It's about doing a lot of the things that we do as people, and move into a place where we can connect with people on a deeper level. So happiness is not superficial for me at all. I'm talking about doing the work. Now, another thing you're gonna know about me is sometimes I tend to ramble, but this is me, right? This is authentically me. So another thing, okay, let's hurry up right quick. I see I'm closing again, but that don't mean I'm closing. Okay, so we're gonna have fun. Okay, we're gonna have fun. I'm going to be silly because that is part of my personality. Okay, now you see my head start going. I'm going to be silly, and I'm going to basically share as much as I can, okay? The classes and stuff will be below. Y'all make sure if y'all want to go at a deeper level, you got to sign up below, okay? Because I think the environment has to be right for those connections to be made, okay? So I'm going to be silly. I'm going to share, you know, thoughts when I have them, when I have something deep. I'll be deep. And when I don't, you just gonna get silly Alicia. I'm gonna make you smile. I'm gonna make you laugh. And that is part of my gift mix. You know, that's part of my gift mix. So I'm gonna embrace that on this happiness track. So how am I gonna go around the world? I'm gonna believe God. I don't have the resources. I don't. But he's going to provide them. He's going to provide. I'm going to meet a whole lot of new people. I'm going to get out of this environment. I'm going to break free out of this environment. My life is going to be totally different. My life is going, it already is. And listen, I would not have thought I would have been here. Right? I just would not have thought I would have been, not like this. Right? Not this way. We're like having nothing. I have nothing but my gift mixes that he's given me. And so I'm going to just, you know, he's going to have to open doors. Open doors. Open doors. I'm rambling again. Listen. This is my third close, and I think I've said everything I need to say. With that being said, please share, please subscribe, please turn on the bell for notifications. Okay? Okay. Now when I do this, that means I'm really closing, because that means I'm getting ready to say peace out. Peace out.